Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are here in the cave exhibits where we have been working very hard preparing the underwater Asian river exhibit, which is still way too much of a tongue twister. I am going to name that darn thing after like a river or that's it! We should name it like a river. We should pretend it's a little river of our own and give it a cool name. I might have to ask Darling for a name because he extensively studies Chinese history and is fluent in Chinese, including very ancient Chinese. So that's really cool. So I might have to ask him for a good name for our river that I can actually pronounce. And then we can settle that tongue twister. But yes! Alright, so some major progress has been done. And unfortunately, I had to do a few little things off camera. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But when you see why, it'll make sense. Alright, so, ta-da! Look at this! Ta-da! Let's celebrate the fun thing first. It's full of water now! Look at it! Look at how beautiful it is! Look at this gorgeous shade of blue. You can vaguely see the outline of the stalactites holding onto the top of the ceiling above the water there, and it's just so pretty. We can't see them the way that we used to, but we know it's there, so I love that. And maybe one day what we'll do is we might like have a little lift, like some sort of ramp that goes up so we can look over the stalactite part, kind of look over the entire little exhibit as well, because that might be a lot of fun. But you may notice there's been some major changes. Not only has this entire thing been filled up with water, but we are actually missing the leaves, and that's because they just didn't work. I was really sad about that. Like, you could put them in the water, but it actually had this really weird flickering effect that really hurt my eyes and made me feel kind of nauseous, to be honest. It was not good when the leaves would like have the water press against it. So they didn't really affect the water blocks, but because they're partially transparent, it would flicker, and it was just making me really sick. And unfortunately, the same thing happened to our so carefully placed carpenter's blocks. I am so sad about that part. So I had to take down the carpenter's blocks, and what I did instead was I put in a ton of adventurine, because the adventurine was the bluest blue I could find inside of my ore box. And I just lined this entire thing with adventurine ore, and it actually looks pretty nice if you ask me. There's a lot of different shades and colors of the adventurine ore, so I went with the blue one that we had. But otherwise, look at this. Look at this. It's such a beautiful little pond. Oh my gosh, and I can't get out again. I forgot about that part. Okay, I need to take this down. All right, there we go, before Lily starts freaking out. All right, there we are. I'll just tuck that right there. But yes, so now we've got a way to get into the area. We need to go get our water plants and something so I can breathe underwater. And we need to fill this thing up. Come on, Elia. We need to just fill this thing up with water. I also put some stalactites from our chest over here and took down the little lanterns because these look so cool. I love having the stalactite lights everywhere. It is just awesome. Oh man, they're just so cute. They're just so cute. I need to get some stalagmites as well that we can put up along as decorative pieces along the sides. So that'll be fun. I also need to get a door and make a hidden door right here so that we know how to get back there and kind of deal with everything that's hiding behind our exhibit without everybody else walking in there. And I really am so sad about having to have taken the mahogany leaves down, but the flickering was terrible. It was visually very hard to even look at, and my eyes actually still hurt from looking at it. I can feel the strain. Also, the grass is mostly gone. Check this out. So you can actually see where the grass has disappeared on most of the dirt. It's stuck on some of the dirt, so I'm not sure what determines if it stays or if it goes, but we are going to be putting down a ton of the plants today, and I think that's all we're probably going to be able to do, because that's going to take up a lot of time putting down those plants. So let's come over. Oh, and then also there was a baby chicken. I don't know who did it, but somebody threw eggs inside of my exhibit, I think, and there was one baby chicken just walking around in circles inside of my fish exhibit while I was filling it with water. So I went ahead and put him inside the little safari net. So I don't know what to name him. I feel like he needs a special name, so I'll probably rename him back up at the house, maybe like Aqua. We could rename him Aqua or Guppy. Let's rename him Guppy. He's our little guppy because we found him inside of the river exhibit. So we're going to give him a little name too. But let's feed the dogs really quickly. A little bit of ostrich, carrot and sweet potato mash, gourmet dog food that we have set aside just for our wonderful puppies. Of course, they're going to eat well here. And we're going to go run and grab all of the water plants that we need now. I think we could actually have pieces of kelp. There should be lots of different varieties of kelp that we have in our world. Okay, lots of different varieties apparently just mean 2 this time. So we should be able to find some of the varieties of kelp that I can put in there to mimic the tall, long grasses that we were going for, as well as the Amazon swords, because you actually can stack water plants on top of other water plants. So that should be a lot of fun. We're going to do that. Let's run in here. Oh, I better have the puppies sit down. All right, everybody sit really quickly. I'm going to check on everybody in here. Make sure there's no more little, like, zombies peeking in. Hello, Crackerjack. How are you doing? Oh, man, that bluebird has such a pretty sound. Hello, guys. How are you? How are you? Lots of blaze powder. Oh, somehow I got a pigeon egg. All right, lots and lots of blaze powder. I'm just going to collect all this. Don't mind me. Did I get all of it? There it is. So I have 7 of those guys. So every time I go in, I should find 7. There's an egg in that nest. Somebody has been around my place because there's an egg in this nest. Our bluebird has laid an egg, which means I think I have a very clever little sneaky person sneaking birds around my place. What is this now? Can I open this? Am I going to have to destroy it to like get the egg out? Oh, I hope it's an ostrich egg! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness gracious! It's an ostrich egg! What even is happening here? How did this egg get in there? How does that happen? How is this a thing? I have an ostrich egg now. Okay, I'm gonna put that over here. That is stunning. I did not expect that. And I'm going to put this little nest back in. So somebody, unless it was you, really, little bluebird? Really? I'm questioning, like, geez, like, wow, power to you if you're the one who laid that ostrich egg. What a fun thing to find. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's what I mean about I can't wait till we have more time to run to all of our friends' houses and leave tiny little Easter eggs. That's literally like an Easter egg hiding in their houses because that is just so cool. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get our work done for the day, Crackerjack. We are off to go gather up those water plants. We're going to name a little guppy. We're going to see how things are doing at the house because it's been a long time since I've managed to go visit everybody at the house now. All right, so let's go run up there. Oh, look at the angry little chameleon. So cute. It would be so fun to leave a chameleon in somebody's houses. Oh my, where did the chameleon go? He was just right here. Ah, there it is. That's adorable. I love seeing them talk. But yeah, it would be fun to leave a chameleon at someone's house because they really might not find the chameleon for quite a while. Oh, that's right. And I was also going to work on gathering up some of those mushrooms. Don't mind me. I'm just going to harvest up the mushrooms really, really quickly just because they're getting a little bit overgrown, even for my taste. And I really love mushrooms. So we're just going to come over here and kind of collect up a few of these mushroom gardens. I just do this every now and then we let the gardens grow wild again because they grow pretty quickly. But I like it. I like it because it just feels like you're harvesting the native plants in the area. Looks like my little fruit gardens are getting a little bit wild too. Oh my gosh, that kiwi. I don't know why, but that kiwi just looks so good right now. What are some of the yummy things we can make with kiwi? Fruit crumble, fruit salad, the kiwi smoothie. I love kiwi actually, so I'm tempted just to eat the kiwi raw. I wonder if I could get, well, it's the wrong season for getting Aki to grow some kiwi, but I bet we could get her to grow some tropical plants once the time comes. Oh, that'll be so cool. All right, let's go ahead, gather up all of these mushrooms really quickly. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, good. We'll walk down on the little path and let us continue our way back home. We've got a lot of work to do today and so much to do in the zoo, but I love it. I love how much there is to do in the zoo. And I love how you guys are so amazing in the comments lately. Thank you all so much. I know things are moving a little bit slower than they have been in the last season, but everyone seems so much happier that we're really taking the time to show off everything that we're doing. I really feel bad for putting up the adventuring without you guys, but I had to replace it really quickly because it was making me very sick to see the flickering. So I did that like as soon as I could. All right, there we go. Lots of little plants. I guess we might as well gather these guys up too. Little root vegetables. Just harvesting up all these plants. They're so cute. All right. There. See what we got? Look at all the bounty of food that we managed to get just walking back home. This world is amazing. Oh, my cake! I can't believe I forgot about my cake. We still need to go cake. The great caking. Turns out Pavo and Mara were the amazing caking people. Like, I retweeted and put on Facebook that video that Pavo and Mara put out. Oh, my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious, it was so fun. All right, so let's put all this food away. There's an onion seed over here. Interesting. Maybe I'll plant that. We can put all of our delicious mushrooms away. And I know that our sorter is just going to take care of it. I love this thing. It's so cool. Hello, Aki. How are you? Well, I have quite a few things to gather up. Let's see. Do I have a name tag? I'm pretty sure I have some spare name tags somewhere. Let's run down, name Guppy, and then put Guppy out in the yard. All right. Oh my gosh. Cake everywhere. It's awesome. Isn't that just so cool? I love how they just left cake absolutely all over the place. All right. I need a name tag. Normally, well, no, I have a name tag. I have extra name tags. I usually have a bazillion and a half extra name tags lurking everywhere. So let's go ahead and we're going to name the tiny little baby chicken Guppy. So I'm very excited about that. So we've got that. And then let's go ahead and we're going to go collect the water plants. Oh, and then while we're here, I need to find one of my artifacts. So we might actually have to go down to the labyrinth to find, let's see. This is night vision. So let's go upstairs and check my treasures upstairs. Look at all those squicken. How many squicken are going to clone themselves in my yard, I ask you? Martha, it is getting out of hand. Also, Martha, you have so many dodo eggs. I need to go ahead and take these dodo eggs over to the dodo researcher at the Relic Ruins pretty soon. And the researchers there will give us money in exchange for the dodo eggs. And Martha is okay with this because they handle all dodo eggs very carefully and with respect. Any that will hatch into dodos, they take good care of. All right. Ooh, okay. Uh-oh. Are the puppies going to follow me up here? They're going to try, all right. All right, nope, sit. Everybody sit. Lily, sit. Alia, sit. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, Zoe, you're going to sit too. I don't need puppies following me up into my treasure room because that is where, look at the dawn break upon. Oh, I love our world, dawn breaking. But yeah, if the puppies follow us into our treasure room, they'll walk on the essence berry bushes. And then it just is like the sound of crying puppies because it hurts their little paws to stand on these very prickly bushes. I imagine it must feel like walking into a rose bush. Or like there's these really nasty thorn trees in Missouri. I'm not really sure what they're called, but when I lived in Missouri, like you'd just be walking in the woods and turn and start yelling because you would have just walked into this tree with these wicked nasty thorns. I have no idea what they're called, but they're really awful. Those thorns are huge. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, please let me know what the name is because they suck. All right, we're going to put all of these essence berries away. One day we are going to eat the rest of these essence berries and go finish reviving all of the villagers who are waiting for us. I should put these essence berries down too. I need like an essence berry room or just to start. You know what? I could probably just start putting essence berries down on that side to kind of even things out. Look how fluffy they are. Oh, I love it. All right, so in my treasure chest from one of these, I might have water breathing. Here we go. Water breathing when equipped. The gold sensing gold helm of fresh air. That is perfect. I think that was actually a present to me from Ben, perhaps. Look at it. Oh, it's so cool. Look at us. Look at us. Oh, and now I'm not going to drown. If you guys have been around for a long time, you may remember when I would drown all the time trying to put plants and things into our big giant aquariums in the old world. Oh my goodness. Some of the most hilarious moments of our life, but also some of the most stressful. Also, I do recall we happen to have a little bluebell with us. Who can, oh my gosh, there's even a cake in the chair. How did that even happen? That is the best. All right, I need to get Bluebell out really quickly. Not in here. There we go. Here's Bluebell. So we're going to go ahead and put her back over here. Hey, Bluebell, get back. What are you doing in the floor? Bluebell, get out of the floor. Get out of the floor, Bluebell. Get on the floor. Where are you? Get out from under the table. Are you in the tank that's like under the... Where are you going? Okay, come on, Bluebell. Are you free ranging it? Bluebell? Bluebell. Where'd she go? Oh boy, I really hope your sister's not stuck. Oh boy. Bluebell? Oh boy. All right, well, look at this. We already get to try out our helm. Wonderful. Bluebell? Bluebell. Here's my oak wood plank. All right, now I have to find out how I can get back out of here. Oh my gosh. So Bluebell poofed herself off somewhere. I'm going to have to figure out where she went. I think she probably managed to get herself stuck in a chair somewhere. All right, I have to get this plank. Come here, plank. Oh boy. Well, I'll fix that later. All right, this is happening. Well, at least we got to try our little helm, and I know that it works without having to take any damage, too. I'm pretty sure she'll show up pretty soon. Good, I have an extra plank I can stick in here. There we go. But I'm pretty sure she'll show up pretty soon because they tend to just like immediately teleport into a chair somewhere in the house. Is she upstairs? Not yet, but I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried because it would let me know if something untold happened to her by telling me Bluebell died. And I think she's just wandering around. So I'm just going to be patient on that. Oh, there goes Agent Noodles. All right, so let's come over and we need to hurry. I'm going to put these onion seeds away and gather up the aquatic plants and corals. This is long overdue. Here we go. Some waterweed. Dang it, that's not the kelp I wanted. Some common duckweed. The Amazon swords. We really need, there's huge lily pads. I think we're going to use mostly normal lily pads because it's going to give us those cool root effects. But I should probably take water chestnut. I should probably just take pretty much everything. The water wisteria. I don't think the water gardens. I'll save those. Little dwarf things. Is there some more immersed plants? Well, those are immersed versus like being completely underwater. And I need everybody who's going to be like completely underwater. Not going to be the water lettuce. That would be floating across the top. But you know what? It might be good to take some of the floaters. So let's see. Some duckweed too. Immersed. I don't think we need the huge lily pads for this. And the immersed plants aren't going to help us. So we'll leave them here. Oh, and the algae. I need to take the algae with me, of course. All right, good. So hopefully we'll be able to do something fun with these. I hope Bluebell shows up soon. That was not my plan to have her just start wandering around. Oh yeah, and I need to put the baby chicken. Let's put little Guppy into its new home. Hello, Holly. Hello, dear. Do I have any mail? No mail. Good. All right. Push, 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 push. I need to start leaving mail for more people. Hello, 1.5 million quills. They just continue to clone themselves. All right. We're going to name Guppy. There we go. Going to toss this egg. No chick chick. All right, Holly. Whoops. Holly, darling. All right. In you go, Holly. In you go. I know sometimes you want a break. We'll have you have a break from your chickens soon, but right now you need to stay with them. And let me go ahead and put away everything I don't need. I always need to keep my sword on me, though. I'm always nervous if I don't. Glorious Crafter, not really. I think everything else should be okay. So let's go for it. All right, now we're headed down. I don't know if we'll get the water plants done today, but we're going to do our best. I'm a little bit worried about Bluebell, but I'm sure she'll show up okay. The dogs are all doing great. I probably need to grab just a little bit of rotten flesh just in case I need to feed the girls. They've been having quite the adventure following us all around the place. All right, we're taking the little path that we have. This is a cute little path that I made after somebody suggested putting like a path down this side of the mountain so we didn't have to just go to Sunflower's tree every single time. We wanted to go up and down towards the jungle area. And I like it. I like it a lot because it's a really quick way just to get ourselves back over to that side of the zoo. Our zoo is definitely very sprawling and it feels really fun to go visit other people's zones and they're like all compact like Akira Dinosaur Reserve. Very, very compact. Oh, look at this. Look at our beautiful, beautiful out of the blue garden. It's so pretty. Oh man, I feel silly because we had to take away the carpenter's blocks in the end, but see what just having to get the dye has added to our world? I think a lot of people forget that the struggle to try to find like rare resources can bring out some of the best stories, in my opinion. All right, we're going to pass up this adorable little chameleon who's pretending to be a dirt block. And here we are. All right, let's get the girls all set down so that they don't try to follow us in. I'm kind of thinking Bluebell may have teleported back into the peafowl because they will do that on occasion. All right, there we go. All the girls are sitting down. And now it is up to us, you guys, to dive in there and we are going to fill this thing up with plants. And I don't think it'll take very long either. So let's go ahead, clear this up. We can put the floating plants on later. For now, we are going down there and we're going to fill it with as many of the plants that go on the ground as possible. And that's going to be all of these guys. And I might also try to put down some lily pads and the duckweed because I love the duckweed. I mean, look at it. It looks like tiny little green hearts. How could you not love the duckweed? And I love this helm. It's going to let us breathe underwater. So this is from the unique artifacts mod, just in case you guys didn't know. And we find towers throughout the entire world that will have these unique artifacts. And I'm pretty sure Ben gave this one to me because he knew I needed one that allowed for water breathing. And some of them will let you do water breathing, but you have to take damage like while you're underwater. And that doesn't help me very much. All right, here we are. It's happening. We're actually doing this. Oh, I'm so excited. Boom, boom. Take that, plants. Take that. All right, waterweed. Can I stack you like kelp? Oh my gosh, I can. I love you, waterweed. I love you. Look at it. Look at it. You can stack it like little pieces of kelp. Oh, it's so awesome. I wish you would propagate all over the place, waterweed. I think we're going to run into the problem that I feared, you guys. We're not going to have enough of these awesome plants to finish decorating the way that we really want to. And that is a-okay, because it means one of our next upcoming projects after we maybe visit our friends for a little while is going to be finding those water gardens, those water greenhouses. Oh, it looks so much better with some greenery in here. But yeah, I have some ideas about where I want to build the... Look, you can stack these guys too. I have some ideas about where I want to be building the water greenhouses. Yes, and you can put it on gravel as well. Good. I'm going to put some of these guys down. I'm going to put down some mondo grass. Oh, the mondo grass looks so good in here. Oh, man, I love it. All right, mondo grass, you're going to go up here too. Some algae over here. Ooh, just swimming around makes me kind of dizzy. Oh, we're going to need so much more mondo grass. I just know it. It's just too cool. It's just too cool. I love it. I love it. Oh, my gosh. It's awesome. All right, and some Amazon swords mixed in with some algae. Let's see if I can put those. I need a little bit of space above the algae to be able to put it down. There we go. And then let's see, maybe some water wisteria. Darn, I can't put anything under those blocks, but I can put them behind. Water wisteria, dwarf hair grass, Amazon sword, Amazon sword. Whoops. All right, come here, little Amazon sword. Man, this is so helpful. This helm is like the best thing in the world. All right, let's go ahead and put a few more of these down. There we go. More algae. I'm glad I collected so much algae, but I definitely underestimated how much we're going to need overall for all of the plants and all of the things that we're doing here. And that is okay. It just means that we definitely need to build those water greenhouses in order to get more of the plants. And we can always add more plants in as time goes on too. All right, so let's go ahead and get more of these guys down. This is also a huge aquarium, so this is kind of to be expected that we would run into a problem of this nature. All right, I know, right? Woof. I hope they're not alarmed. They're like, Mom, what are you doing? Mom, I can't get to you from over there. All right, let me put that there, put that here, put this here. Good. Just kind of sprinkling the plants everywhere and algae all over the place to tie everything together. Thank you for your abundance, algae, and that I was able to get so much of you because you're really bringing the whole thing together. Oh, it looks so good, you guys. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, maybe some more water wisteria in random spots. Let's try putting some lily pads up here. Oof, break the surface. And then just like scatter lily pads everywhere, I guess. And then what does it look like from down here? Oh, that's so cool. And then we can do like little tiny patches of duckweed. I wish I could do more, but unfortunately that's all the duckweed we have. Ooh, what was that lily pad doing? Interesting. Oh, I'm trying to put it down on like below the water level. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. All right. Oh, that's much better. I didn't even think about that. Now we can just walk the lily pads and try to avoid hitting our heads on the stalactites. There we go. Put another one over there. Jump over here. Whoops. And oh my gosh, this huge exhibit is going to eat up all of our water plants. And that means it's going to absolutely make it like a necessity to get the greenhouses going. But I have plans on where I want to put the water greenhouses, so it should be a-okay. Don't worry, you guys. We'll manage. We'll manage. All right, any of the other floating things? Ooh, the common duckweed. There's so many different things. They're so pretty. All right, I kind of like this guy, so let's do the water lettuce in a couple places. And we'll say like water lettuce grows happily over here. Maybe just a teensy bit of duckweed. Oh, the duckweed's really cute too. I like it. All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll have the duckweed kind of move in, tie together some of the spots. A water chestnut here and there. Yeah, look at that. I like it. Because you would have a lot of different types of algae and a lot of different types of plants that would encourage the fish to come along and be super happy and have plenty to eat. since a lot of the fish would be nibbling on each other, but many of them would also be nibbling on many of the plants that would grow around here too. So let's go ahead. We'll just try to walk on the lilies while I put these down in a few more places. Can I reach anything else? Some water lettuce over here. We're really using all of it up, but that's okay. That's what this stuff is meant for. Whoops. All right, and then let's come over here. And I kind of wanted to cluster these guys together. Ooh, there's 2 of them. All right, yeah, I kind of wanted to cluster these guys all together in a little group. And then we'll put down, whoops, this fell through a lily pad. Put down some of the duckweed. Oh man, it's kind of hard to do this. There we go. Found my footing again. More of the duckweed. Okay, some red root floaters. Let's dive down, put down more eelgrass now. Maybe in little patches. Dwarf hair grass in little patches. Swords. Algae. I'm going to keep going with the algae till I use it up because it is just so good to bring everybody all together. More Amazon swords. More algae. Good, good, good. Eelgrass. Eelgrass. Oh, there's a lily pad. Thank goodness. I can add another lily pad to the awesome collection up top. All right. We really will have to make it so you can kind of view it from the top because you miss out on a whole bunch of the really awesome plants when you can't see the top of the water. But we know they're there, you guys, and hopefully we can have the fish sort of appreciate them. So we'll do this. And a sword, algae. I actually think we almost have enough plants. Just, I wanted some of the taller plants too. Oh, I'm so dizzy. I am so dizzy from doing this, so I think it's about time to stop. All right. Another Amazon sword. And as we swim our way out, throw down one more and a couple of the algae. Boom. All right, that should be good. We used up so many of our water plants, but I think it's going to be worth it. Whew. All right, let's go down and check out what it looks like. Hopefully it is worth it. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it is worth using everything and needing to build water greenhouses now. Oh, look at that. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it, you guys. I definitely want some more of those guys so I can make some waterweed sort of kelp areas. And I wish you could see more of the plants that are on the top, but you can see hints and peaks of them. And I think that's going to be good enough for me because you can see the rough outline and you can see the roots hanging down when you have the better foliage mod installed on the lily pads. And that's good enough for me for now. So I'm pretty happy with that. I wish there was a way to make more roots kind of hang down, but that's going to satisfy me for now. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. All right. Well, now we're just going to have to work on getting Dr. Nami over here. So for those of you guys who remember Dr. Nami from season 1, he is the NPC that we trade the fish to in exchange for spawn eggs. So we'll have to work with him on that. We'll have to work with getting some proper pictures and books so I can explain actual Asian fish to you guys. But we might take a break for just a couple days or so to go visit with some of our friends to be able to like maybe leave some Easter eggs at their place since I had an ostrich egg left here, Lily. That is so cool. So yeah, we might go peek at some of our friends, see what they're doing, leave some presents, do a little bit of exploring, stretch our legs, check on some of the other exhibits, and come back and finish up this exhibit. We're getting so close, and we'll have to build something really fun afterward. I'm looking forward to it so much. All right, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.